Alright, look, this is another video. Probably won't go anywhere, to be honest. This is the second video of today. The first one was with my shirt off in the garage, but look. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm in a position where I don't even know what this program is, you know. These YouTube videos that I've been trying to make they stopped at like day 170, and I have all the videos up until whatever day this is to post. I just haven't taken the time to actually post them on YouTube because it takes time for me to export the videos, for me to upload them to YouTube, you know? And so I wish I could really talk to you guys on a level that's like, makes me feel like I'm like carrying momentum, you know, like I'm carrying 190 days behind me and I'm like pushing forward to make something happen. Like it's genuinely a documentary or something. But I'm just not. I haven't posted a single video in like a month, so it's just like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is raw, this is authentic. This might go in an actual video, to be honest. But look, it's like 6:30 and I woke up. My dad said, hey, you could come in for lunch and we'll pay for your food. So I went in for lunch and I got some Chili's with them. And now, you know, 6 hours later, I got a little bit hungry and I've been eating like goldfish all day at the house because that's literally all we have. And I quit my job to work on this business, and this business is not paying me anything anymore. And now I'm like, I got money, but I don't really want to spend it. And I'm about to go spend, you know, at least $13 on some tacos. And probably just to be hungry later at night, you know. And I'm just in a position where it's so difficult because, like, it's one of those new chapters where it's just like you get burnt out, you know, like doing something new you have no experience with, trying to figure out which way is the most efficient, which way will work for you is not easy. And it's definitely very frustrating, you know. I'm trying to onboard people into my creator program and I feel like I've gotten nowhere. But what's crazy is I have like 6 or 7 people in the program. I have one person posting content though, and he's been pretty consistent, I'll give him that. Today, he didn't post his second video until like 6:40, so like a whole like basically 2 hours later. And his next video, he's got to post at like 8. So, I don't know, I guess I'll still probably approve it. It's not going to make much of a difference, but yeah, I'm just in a terrible position, bro, because it's just like, I'm DMing everybody these DMs. I've had 3 different switch ups as far as DMs that I've sent to try to get people to like come to the program. The first one was super proper, explaining everything that, you know, I was expecting out of everybody, and it wasn't super accepting of responses. And then the second one was like more like authentic, more like, hey, from man to man, can you help me? And the third one was just genuine, like trying to get responses and trying to like optimize for people to actually come to the program. And I've sent probably close to 200 DMs in the last like week. I know that's not a lot for a week, but like regardless, I've sent that many and I have one person, you know what I'm saying? And then the other like 6 people that are inside of the program, I don't even know how they got there, honestly, like, because a lot of times I can DM them the app name and they can get as far as to download it, input their full name and email address, and then they can, you know, enter in their payout information, and I get their name and I'm like, I don't know this person. So it's like, did I get them from TikTok? Like, did I DM them the app and they just went this far? Or is this a situation where I made a TikTok video that got, you know, a good amount of views, and the views translated into downloads for the app? Like, I don't know, you know? So yeah, also, I don't know what to do because I feel like for the 6 people that are in the program, why none of them have started posting content, I feel like the reason for that is because they're getting hit with a VSL video. They're getting hit with a 2-minute video that they're forced to watch. And if they're not patient, they're just going to want to press the 2x button and speed right through it. Or they're just going to swipe out of the app because they think it's not worth their time. Surprising as it is, they invested themselves with their name, their email, and their payout information. Probably went back to Venmo and whatever to check to make sure that it was accurate. And they couldn't sit there for 30 seconds to watch a 2-minute video in 2x time speed. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. They're going to get notifications as long as I press allow on the notifications. So maybe it'll wake them up and get them to come back to the app, but I actually have no clue. I'm probably going to need to put the VSL video in a different spot. Like maybe I get them to like I don't know, before they do something in specific, I play the video in front of them, or I make them watch the tutorial video with a button before they can post any videos. I don't know what it is, but I need to figure out something different so that they feel like the video is optional, and that they can get as far as to send a message to me. Because genuinely, the difference between them becoming an actual creator for me and paying them money and stuff, and me not doing that, and just just leaving and never talking to them again could be the VSL video, just stopping them in the middle of the process, So I don't know what it is or what to think. Maybe they even went as far as to go look at the content that they'd be downloading and put A, B, and C together. They just didn't care about it, But I don't know. I mean, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time and attention in one place with slideshow content if it's not going to work. I don't want to be making photos on Nano Banana Pro just to put them together in a different order and put text over them for to get 250 views on a video and never get anybody to come to the program. And even if I did get anybody to come to the program, I could probably just imagine that, they just don't know what they're in for, and then they see the content in the content page and they're like, oh shoot, I gotta post, shirtless pictures of guys in slideshow TikTok form to create views, to create money. I don't want to do this, And so it's a weird game, because otherwise, if I want them to know that, what they're getting themselves into before they download the app, then I'm going to need to let them know dang near everything about the app that they would need to know or that they would want to know before downloading it, and so they can decide before they even download it. But I don't know, dude. I don't even know. If I'm going to sit here, on however many accounts, 5 accounts, posting 3 slideshows on each account every day, 15 videos a day, trying to get people to come from TikTok slideshows to post, content for me in the creator program, and I'm only getting 250 views or less a video, and I don't notice a significant increase in people coming to the program or starting to do anything, I just don't think it's worth my time, genuinely. And I don't want to sit here and wait for time to just pass either. I feel like right now I'm just sitting in the truck, and I've been in times like this where I've just spent time thinking and spent time doing nothing. And I feel like I'm just not being productive, and that's why I'm not going to be where I want to be later this week, or later this month, whatever it is. And that's tough to deal with. But I honestly got to realize, as long as you're giving enough inputs to make a valiant effort and to move the needle forward, with time will come clarity. That's the biggest thing that I've learned in times like this is when you feel like what you're doing to you is new and it's not working and you can't find a way to make it work, the answer doesn't necessarily mean trying harder. It just means giving it time, You don't want to give up, because then it's never going to reveal itself. And you don't need to give a whole bunch of extra efforts to see something. You just need to stay consistent, and clarity will provide itself, in my opinion. So I'm just at that point where I just got to continue to give inputs, and I don't know where I'm going, which sucks, because why in any human's mind would you do something that doesn't benefit you whatsoever? only negatively benefits you. That's not a benefit, is it? But anyways, so yeah, I'm in a tough position right now where I think time is the only thing that's going to give me clarity with what I got to do. But honestly, bro, I talked to ChatGPT a little bit, and sometimes it's good at getting me out of situations like this and helping me understand what might work better. And it didn't do an amazing job, but one thing it did say that stuck with me was, right now you don't have enough data to determine what's going to be most efficient. Like, you can't even tell yourself that, like, this is not what's going to work yet because you haven't even really tried it, you know? And with DMs, like, I think that this is as far as I'm really going to get with DMs every day, you know, like sending a handful of them every day across multiple accounts. Like, if I don't get people to, like, say yes and join the program and start posting content for me with what I'm currently doing, then I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do enough as far as DMs go. But then again, maybe it would be enough if my freaking funnel wasn't causing friction, you know? Maybe I could have all 6 out of the 7 creators posting content for me if the VSL video wasn't in the middle of their process of getting through, you know? Maybe, just maybe, it could be that way. But it's not. I don't know what the issue is, and it's unfortunate. So anyways, yeah, there's probably some more work I'm gonna end up doing to the program. I spent over $200 this last, like, 3-4 days just altering it and optimizing it. But anyways, I gotta go because I gotta pick up some tacos from Rio. It's been, 12 minutes, and they told me that the tacos will be done in 15. And it's like, a couple miles that way, so I gotta go. But yeah, I'm in a tough position, man. Also, this freaking car, dude. Look at this. I don't know if you can tell or if you can see that. See that white car back there? See how my driveway goes like that? I gotta basically back into whoever that is so I can get out. And it's just not enjoyable. So I pretty much gotta do a whole loop arounds to be able to, like, get there. But look, anyways. Watching local cable, hating that I'm able, hating that I'm able. Plastic smiles on Sunset Boulevard, living fast. Bro, who's turning the music up, dog? Cause it ain't me. Bro, I just ran over like literally all my grass to get to where I am. Alright, bro. So, look, anyways, yeah, man, tough position that I'm in here. And it's just about time and clarity. And then, like I said, as far as DMs go, if this is not gonna do me right, if sending DMs like this consistently every day is not gonna end up working out for me like it needs to, then maybe it's not the answer, And so then the answer is like, okay, well, maybe I just need to post as many slideshows on this topic, talking in specific detail, like what it's about, enough, And so I gotta make the slideshows, but then it's like, oh, like now you gotta invest yourself so much so that you gotta like ask yourself, what type of text do I need to be putting here? I'm getting a call. Anyways, I'll answer that call later. Look, yeah, slideshows, got to figure out what text I'm going to put everywhere so that people can understand what the thing's about enough to like want to download it. And then also I got to like make it easy for them to actually find the app and know where it is, know what it looks like. And then I got to make the photos look realistic enough for most people to tell that to convince most people that it's a real person posting real content, And even then, it's probably not going to get a lot of views. So I kind of need to like throw a little extra jab in there as far as like a visual hook that gets more people to comment or more people to want to watch the video. And it's just going to be filtered into a brand new audience of people that I don't even know if it's the right audience, genuinely, you know? I guess TikTok will do that job, but whatever. And then, like, what even other methods are there? The other method I was thinking about, which might not be a bad idea. Oh my gosh, you just said I know you're in the car. Answer your phone. It's my girlfriend, bro. She texted me. She's calling me again. But anyways, the other thing that I thought might be good is I have one account that I post most of my content on that I can start posting content again on. And my excuse is why I'm going to start posting on it again is because a lot of other people post content in different ways with the same exact strategy that I'm using to get views. So they'll do like exercises instead of like tips, and they'll like explain themselves in different ways, and they'll use different hooks and they use different sounds, but the idea is the exact same. And they get a lot of views for doing it. So if I can kind of like start to get back into that viral realm of content and just post good videos for every video that I can post and go viral, like, first of all, it'd be good for my app. Second of all, it'd be good for my program so that I can like prove to everybody that's going to join and everybody that's currently joined that it works, first of all. And second of all, get them to the point where like I can start getting them to go viral, you know? So yeah. And then, you know, on top of that, like, what even am I thinking? Like, oh yeah, I was thinking, if I start posting content again, more people obviously are going to see every video that I post. You know, probably a couple thousand people per video. I'm thinking like probably, like 1,000-2,000 people a video, and I would post on my story. I'd be like, hey, the slideshow you just watched is actually fake, and I'm looking for 10 more creators to do what I'm doing for me. I'll pay you. And I think that might not be a bad idea because it's super simple, it's super authentic, it comes from the people that liked my video, wanted to watch my video, and wanted to get more of the content that I'm posting because they're obviously going to my profile. And so it might be worth it, you know? And what's the harm in like telling people that what they just watched and what I just posted is fake, you know? I don't even think that much. And I just passed a freaking open spot. Okay, I probably need to put my phone down for a second. Bank rolls on the table. Gosh dang, bro. This is gonna be challenging here. Sorry guys, this is turning into a 20-minute video. That parking was literally insane, dog. Okay, I'll get back to y'all. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Genuinely, this is like the 4th video of today.
What am I watching, bro? Okay, so look, I DM'd somebody today, right? His name is CR7N3427. You could probably guess that he's like some kid, right? I said, I didn't know that at the time. I couldn't make that guess. I just DM'd him because he made short form content. And I was like, hey, can you make slideshows like the ones over here for my account and like da-da-da and like, can you do it for me? And he's like, oh, well, how do I know I'm gonna get paid? Whatever. And I'm like, whatever, you can do it. He ended up downloading the app, right? Bro, he said, are you serious? This is all I have to make? And I'm like, what do you mean? And so I go and check on the program, and he sent 4 videos already. 3 of the, like, he's just using the photos and just putting them randomly, like 2 slides, this, that, like not even anything crazy. Like he's just genuinely putting random slides together, and I'm like, dude, you need to watch the tutorial video on how to make the slideshow. You can't just post the photos randomly. And I guess he didn't understand that. And I told him that I want him to post 1 more video since he's already posted 4 that does it correctly this time. And he needs to go watch the tutorial video. And so he made 1 more video in like 2 seconds after I said that. And it looked like this, bro. This is, by the way, not what the tutorial video puts together. Bro, if you can't tell, that is the Creator Program app. Super great app. And he made a freaking crazy edit to the app storefront, bro. And I don't even want people to download that app, bro. That's not the idea, bro. And people are saying, I guess, bro. And then the teardrop with the speed emoji. And then dead internet, is bro a bot? Like, flagged comments. Let's see what this one says. If this is tragic, told me to tell someone to delete this. Old ass man told me to do this. What? If this is true, just tell me to delete it, or old ass. I don't know, dude. Bro. He's acting like something happened to him, bro. I don't even know what to say. If this is tragic, told me to tell me to delete this. Bro. I guess, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Anyways, he's just funny. So yeah, I don't even know what to say, bro. Anyways, he's called me an old ass man, which I'm like 17 years old. So anyways, now that I understood that he posted that, I'm definitely not going to get him inside the program, but I just thought it was funny that he posted that. Like a freaking edit to the storefront of the Creator Program app. Who would have guessed, bro? Anyways, yeah, I just want to intervene real quick to show you guys that. Alright, so this is like the 6th video of today or something, I swear. Anyways, I hope I put together today as a video, honestly. And I also hope I upload at least a couple of videos on YouTube today. I don't know how it's going to be or form together, but hopefully it happens, Now, I think that I'll probably honestly just get the videos on my other phone and then like just use that other phone to download the videos on YouTube. And all I'll be doing is just open the YouTube app, make sure that I'm logged into my account, press the plus button to upload a video, and then take the video from my camera roll on that phone and just send it into YouTube and let it upload for like an hour, if that's how long it's going to take. And then boom, all good. So yeah, but it basically, look, a couple things since the last video I recorded. So the last video I recorded, I think, was the video about the kid that I blocked because, bro, he took it as far as like, it was not even that serious, and I guarantee, like, it's not going to do anything to me. I don't even care if anything happens, honestly, because it's not even an account that like I value. But look, bro, that kid, right? I told this kid, hey, you want to, make videos for our program? I didn't even know it was a kid. He just looked like a person that was creating content. So I was like, hey, you want to create content for our app? Basically you make these slideshows, join our creator program. There's limited spots left. What do you think? And he was like, yeah, how do I do this, do that? He's just messaging me back, basically. And he was doing a lot of extra texts that were kind of like, oh my gosh, not this again. People sending texts forever just for like this to not happen. And then eventually I ended up looking on, he was like, are you serious? Like, this is what you want me to post? And I was like, what do you mean? This is like, well, are you serious? And he's like, basically like, oh, this content's super easy. Oh, no. Bro, now that I realize, bro, I sent him, he's like, oh my gosh, this is all coming back to me right now. I was like, go download this app. He's like, what is it called? And I was like, he's like, show me it or something. And so I sent him a picture of the app storefront in the DM. And he took that picture and he saved it to his camera roll. And I didn't realize it. And then he's like, send me another one. And I was like, oh shoot, that one says creator program. And I meant to send him the one that says CS creators, so he probably can't find it. So I sent him another one. And then he's like, are you serious? That's all you want me to do? You just want me to make this? And I was like, what do you mean? And so he literally made a edit with the 2 photos of the storefront that I gave him in the DM chat. And I showed you guys it. And it was the video that he got the most views on. Like, he got like 200 views on that video. And there's people in the comments saying like he said in the video, like, this app is the best, or this app is amazing. And the comments were like, I guess, bro. And the intros and like just hating comments that were just genuinely funny. And anyways, I saw it and I laughed at it, and I guess in his mind, that's what I was asking for, is for that video. But I don't know, it was just funny. And the whole time I saw 3 videos being sent to me on the creator dashboard, so I thought he was uploading those. And then he had just randomly made another one on his main account for me to see. Everything was just lining up so coincidentally that it just made sense that way to me. But anyways, the three videos that I saw uploaded for me, like, were a completely different creator. It was not him. It was this guy named Zachary. And I don't ever remember reaching out to a Zachary, first of all. But anyways, Zachary is posting videos for me. Oh my gosh, she called me. Hopefully she's okay. All right, boys. So this is another clip in today's probably number clip, like fifth clip or 6th clip of the day. Anyways, hope y'all aren't weirdos watching, bro. But look, anyways, I love y'all, bro. As long as y'all aren't weirdos, and I want to talk to y'all for a second. So look. Basically, last clip, basically what happened was, I didn't realize it till I thought about it for a second. But basically, there was a kid, right, that his name was like CR7M2475, right? And I DM'd him because he was making short form content that had like, 10 views a video. And I thought, like, okay, he has experience posting content. He has experience editing videos. Like, they get no views. This is a good opportunity for me to jump in and tell him to create my content that gets views and that will pay him. So I sent him the DM. I ended up getting a response from him a little bit later, and the response was like, hey, let's, like, how does this work? How do I know you're going to pay me? Stuff like that, and just, like, a whole bunch of questions. And again, I'm like, oh my gosh, not this again, So it just sucks, right? I just got to deal with all these questions after I just sent you a whole paragraph telling you all you need to know. Just follow through. And so he's like, okay, show me the app. And so I sent him a picture of the storefront of the creator program so he could like download it and join it. And he's like, send me another one. And I'm like, send you another one. And so I look at the one I sent and it says CS creator program, and the name of the app is CS creators. So I was like, no wonder you can't download the app. Like, it's the wrong one. So I took a picture of the new one and I sent him that so we could have a better idea of what I actually wanted him to download. And bro, I was like, he texted me out of nowhere a little bit later. He's like, so this is what you want me to, like, are you serious? This is what you want me to make a video out of? And I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh yeah, the fitness slideshows, right? And so bro was like, how do I know you're going to pay me before I make it? Like, how do I know you're going to do this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, since we already made 4, because I thought he made 4 because I was looking on my creator dashboard and I saw 4 like videos being sent in for review that were not exactly what I told him to make. They were just like random videos with the sides put together. I was like, since you already made 4, just make 1 that follows the tutorial. I want you to go back into the app and follow the tutorial. And he's like, what? And I was like, what do you mean? And so he makes a video on his account. And bro, it's the video I showed y'all, right? It was a video of him literally taking the 2 pictures that I sent him of the app storefront to go download it and making it into an edit, probably like CapCut edit that he just put together. And he said like smiley face, smiley face, smiley face all around the app, and on top of it said like whatever, like download this app is the best. And bro, got 200 views, like, you know, 10 times as many views as the rest of his videos got. And it got like 7 comments even for 200 views, and all the comments were like, I guess so, and like just random funny things. And he thought I guess I couldn't see the video he posted, because in the comments he's like, this old guy told me to post it, whatever, and like, is it good, stuff like that, stuff he thought I couldn't see. And in the DM he was sending me stuff like just looking funny, and I was just seriously laughing. I showed y'all in the video. And then he started getting like all defensive, like, oh whatever, and I was like, dude, no hate, you're cool, you're funny, you know, stuff like that. And he's like literally a 5-year-old kid from Africa, so I don't even care. But like he was like, to sum it up, basically, he took a picture of my profile picture and the name and the profile picture and everything, and he posted the picture in his comment section. And he's probably gonna say something like, yo, report this guy or something, I don't know. But basically, it only got like 200 views, and I guarantee the last life of that video is already gone. So, like, nobody's going to really report my account but him. And then I blocked him because, like, he just started spamming me stickers, and I was like, have a good day. So that's kind of what I left back on with him. I don't really know where he's at with that, but I just thought that was funny. And I just realized that, like, when he was like, are you serious? This is what you want me to post? And I was like, what do you mean? And I thought he was talking about like the easiness of making the videos, but in reality he was talking about like me sending him a screenshot of the app and like making an edit out of it. And I was not serious about that. I did not even intend to create that vibe or create that message to you. So it was just funny. But anyways, I just let that slide. I didn't even want to make him a creator in the creator account. He's just too young, too immature, he's already saying bad stuff about me anyways. So I just gave up on it. And yeah, that was that. And then I just realized a little bit later in my creator program, the Zachary guy that had posted 3 videos for approval, like back to back to back, he posted all 3 in like one sitting. Basically, the first video he ever posted got like, it was off the bat, it had like 2,000 views, and I was like, okay. You know, it was like a picture of a message chat. It was like, he cracked me, stuff like this, whatever. And the second picture was like a picture of like a workout. And whoever made it had the right peace of mind to understand like, okay, this clip first and this clip second is probably going to be pretty decent. And he made it. And the video now has like 20,000 views and like 50 comments and, you know, 2,000 likes and stuff. And people are commenting all over the place talking about it. And I know he appreciates it because the brand new account got 20,000 views on it. And he wants me to make it one of the videos that I approve so that I can count the views for CPM purposes. But I'm not going to do that because he didn't even include my app in there or follow the instructions of the tutorial video to begin with. But anyways, I was like, hey, like, yeah, so this is not exactly what I want you to do. You need to watch the tutorial video and understand how I want you to use the photos to actually post, and then I'll approve the videos. And then he made the video real quick just for an example of like, just to show me that like he was on the same page as me. So he made one video and I approved the 3 videos just because I was like, dude, you made 4. you know, it's all right. If you make one good enough, I'm gonna just approve all three, and I'll send you your first payment of $5. So I sent him the first payment, and then he made another video after that. Well, yeah, he made another video after that, and I had to approve it because for whatever reason, he just sent it, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll approve it. And so I approved it for like 300 views, and it got like 50 cents, and the 50 cents added on top of the $5. And then I was like, yeah, so you can just, you know, request your payout whenever you want to at this point. Just go in the earnings tab and press pay, like request payout, and you should be all good. Also, just in the future, make sure you take some more time with your posts. Make sure that you know, watch this tutorial video and study creators and stuff like that to actually, you know, go viral again and make more money. And he's like, well, can I post another one right now? And I was like, well, no, you can't. I can only post, or I can only accept 3 videos a day. Unless you want to add another account, and that would be 6 videos a day. But if you make like 3 high quality videos every single day on this one account, then I can pay you money like for the videos, you know what I'm saying? And it'll start stacking up, you know? And it'll be good. And you just got to study the creators, and you'll get viral eventually, and then you're gonna get a lot of money from that video. And so he's like, all right, sounds good, you know. And I guess so, like, all right, yeah. And then so now we have 2 creators working for me. I just hope that both of them show up tomorrow at the correct times to post the videos. I don't really know exactly what he's doing, you know, whether he's making drafts, whether he's going through different things inside of the program or what, but I ended up sending him his $5.52 payout for the day. And tomorrow in total, I'll probably end up paying him out at least $3 and close to $4, if not more, because I might pay him based off of CPM. If he gets over 3,000 views tomorrow, I think it'll be worth my money to obviously like invest in him more than $3. But if he doesn't, then I'm just gonna pay him the $3 and like a couple cents that he's worth for those 3 videos tomorrow. So yeah, also I understand that I need to make it a little bit more clear to everybody that joins that like what I expect as far as like I want you to post slideshows that have more than just 5 slides. I want you to post slideshows that are numbered, you know, so that like they'll have numbers, and I want you to use more text in the slides so that it, you know, it actually becomes engaging and opinion based. Obviously visual hooks are something that can trigger the comments, you know what I'm saying? But unless it's like somewhat obvious, like it's not going to be taken super, you know, viral, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's better to get them to read the words, and the words like be a little bit controversial or something. So that's something I kind of need to explain to the 2 creators that are currently creating in my program, but also something I just need to put in the VSL video and also in the tutorial video so that they, you know, stop doing just basic stuff. You know, they need to start thinking about, oh, like we're gonna, you know, use this text and that text, and we're gonna use different things here and there, and different titles and different pictures, and we're gonna place the text in better spots, stuff like that, you know. And anyways, I'm wondering now, instead of just putting like little profile circle for each of the creators that I want them to study, like if I get them to see a video of that creators that has like a whole bunch of views, like in the top left corner it says like 3.7 million views, this many views, and then like a little creator bubble at the bottom of the rectangle. Like if they press on it, because like no way this creator's making the same content as me and it gets 3.7 million views, then they're gonna want to like study and make the same type of content that each other are making, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but anyways, I think we're in a good position. I just need to tell them like a little bit of tips about like how they can make the content go more viral with their words and with the photos and the order and the sound and everything else. And then hopefully it'll do well enough. Already, you know, the creators are getting me 5 downloads a day, so I wouldn't be surprised at this point, as long as they're posting consistently at the times I tell them to, and they're actually taking the time to like care about the content that they're posting. that I should be getting about 10 downloads a day, which is about at least 1 in-app purchase per day now at this point. Also, I think that I might start posting content myself, maybe, and then like putting in the story like, hey, you know, if you guys watch this video, it's AI and it's not real, and I need 10 more creators to start making the same type of content for me, and I'll pay you to do it. And then hopefully I'll get people to DM me, and I'll accept the DMs and accept them in the program from there, and start paying them. And it should be easy as that, just making a story, versus going out and sending DMs. DMs was terrible. And I think, honestly, I have like dang near 10 people in my program right now. Only 2 of the 10 people are actually posting and have actually responded. But I think a good at least like 3 or 4 of those 10 people came from slideshows. Like, I made a slideshow today on my Noah Dingle account that has like no followers and almost no views, and it got like 600 views, which for an average video, that's not that terrible. Like, I would expect like an average video to get like 150, 250, 300 views. This got 600, so it didn't do a bad job. And I ended up getting 2 people to comment saying like, oh, how much time does it get, like, does it take for the posts to be approved? And under that is like, oh, I might give it a try, like, what's it called? And I think like 5 people ended up favoriting that, and I guarantee you like a good couple of those people actually ended up downloading the app and like taking a part of what it ended up consisting of. So I think it only made 3 of them. So I'm thinking that if I make 3 a day on every account and I start posting them on multiple accounts, that like I could seriously have something good working out for me as far as new creators come. So yeah. I'm gonna start investing myself in slideshows now, and then maybe just making regular content for the app myself and posting on my story. Maybe from time to time I might try to reach out via DM, but probably not. And just get the people that I already have posting in my program to start posting quality content instead of trash content. So yeah, I'll figure that out how I'm gonna end up trying to achieve that, you know, whether it's like me basically telling them, hey, you need to post content like this a little bit more, like showing them a creator as an example, or I don't know, something like that. I don't know yet, but anyways, peace out.